Yo, 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 everybody. Generikb here, and welcome to my crazy little test world. I thought I'd do something a little different today than just, normal old Minecraft, Hermitcraft, FTB. I thought I would take you guys on a tour. This has been my test world map, I think, since the beginning. Pretty much. I may have had one more small one before this, but this is like the beginning. Everything that I've ever done and tested out, both in redstone and in kind of creative building, is on this on this map. So I thought I would kind of walk you around, just take a little casual tour. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me time set day this sucker. Yeah, I don't have a command block day thing yet. I will. I'll get there. Yeah, so let's go through. Let's check it out. The very first thing that I've got here is all started with these cactus farms. And back in the day, I think this was one of the, the very, very first type of cactus farms where you put the little blocks and you had all those things. And I thought I could reinvent the wheel a little bit. And actually, I didn't do this one. This was another one that was kind of like, ooh, this is new. This is really cool. Where it goes into the center like that. And I sat there and I said, what if you staggered them? And now, of course, it's all broken. But it used to be where water would go in and it would kind of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then finally go into a hole. I don't know why I did it. A lot of this stuff, I'm either going to forget why I did it, or I don't know what it is. Is that a sheep down there? Oh, you poor lamb, literally. Yeah, so that was that. Let's see, we're gonna go on through. I'm just gonna kind of randomly go because there's really no telling what I did first. I was trying to figure out if doors would work with cauldrons, and they do. So I was trying to come up with a cool idea for a door with cauldrons. More playing around with cauldrons. This was before you could get ice with a silk touch pick. I had these little smart piston movers, and let's see if they even work. This would be kind of funny to see. You would put, let's grab that. You would put some water down here. There'd be a couple, and as soon as oh yeah, sure enough. Did you see it? Went over there. Ooh. Looks like we've got ourselves a little timing issue now. Hey, stop it, boys. Stop it. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, so that was a way to, you plant one of these little guys over into like a snow biome and just cart it all the way. I use that in my single player series. This was a series of T flip-flops that I did to where you put it on a clock. I don't even know if this will work anymore. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it barely works. So every time this signal would go, it would push one, and then that would push one. So they got exponentially longer, so you could do like a really, really long timer. With a bunch of T flip-flops in a row. This was, one of these little piston caterpillar things. I don't even know how to make this work anymore, to be honest, but it would push and pull. Oh, let's stop that, shall we? Hello. It would push and pull this little piston along. Very clever. Oh yeah, same type thing here. I wonder if this will do it. Yeah. It's nice and slow. Boom. Boom, boom. Just little guy. Ooh, boy. Lag. What happened? Why am I lag so hard? Oh, something happened. Woo. Stop. Here. Stop. Oh, why am I lagging so bad? What did I do? I'm sorry. Oh, I tell you what. I'm going to stop really quick to see if I'm running low on. Oh, no, we seem to be okay. Weird. Okay, over here, was my rainbow sheep breeder. So you'd have one in each color. You could turn it off somehow. Oh yeah, like this. They would all come up to the front. You could go breed, and the little baby would fall down there, and then go in and do whatever. Yeah, hey bud. I was playing around with different, what could you get away with as far as covering goes. And this one I was trying to breed we don't want to talk about that. This over here is back in the day of when I had my single player, and I would actually build little houses for donations. Every $5 was a little square. Back when I was tiny. And so I would come up with all these crazy little ideas, like, little blacksmith shop. This one was for Renevo. He donated $100, so he got a really big one. Bunches of little guys. This one, does it still have the thing? Let's go down. Yeah. So yeah, we had like a little stereo system type here that he hit the pressure plate. And these were houses for snowmen. So the snowmen would come in and, I'd have a little house for each one of them. Yeah, so then we tried to make one out of ice. Pretty cool. This one was a weird one. Never got actually built. I just was testing out paintings. Oh yeah, little greenhouse. Oh, I kind of like this. I should do this again. With with glass panes. I knew what time it was. Hypnotized when he donated to me way back in the day. I made a little mushroom house for him, and here's was a derpy test. Another derpy test. Oh yeah, testing out making like a little sewer grate for a snowman. Very nice. These were the beta testing of the mushroom houses I did in my underground village of my single player world back in the day. Little boat. I'm actually pretty proud of this. This is old school. Look at this. No crazy we had upside down stairs. Oh, I'll be damned. Even little lifeboats. Little crow's nest with an actual crow in it. Oh, hoy, matey. Yeah, so creepy little things. Nice little Arabic type Taj Mahal with a flying carpet and a magic lamp. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, yeah. I remember this stuff. Me trying to make a... Oh, hell, how many of y'all in there? A lot. Trying to make some kind of... Oh, crap. Wow. How many y'all in here? Holy moly. So I guess this thing really did work. Oh, and y'all up here and everything. Huh. Man, I tried this for the longest time. I couldn't get it to work. Now it works great. Fantastic. Oh, testing out the pigavator, where you just go up and right click. Oh, crap. Bloom, bloom. Come on. Nope. And I guess I was like, oh, this is too far. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Beginnings of the pigavator. Little GB. And this, you may or may not know, but there was an adventure map called Ant Farm Survival, I believe is what it was. And I was gonna do it, and I tried to play it, and I hated it. But I did a little mock-up. I was gonna pretend I was me, walking in, going to sleep, and then waking up and being in the ant farm. I don't know what that is. So that's that. Let's go over here. Man, I cannot believe this thing. I feel like throwing a little bit of lava in there to... Here. We're gonna throw some lava in there just to make sure we got all our bases covered. Is that gonna kill all the water? Yes, indeedy. A little bit of lava never hurt nobody, except for these guys. And... Oh, hell. I was just trying to get Is that gonna kill you? Kill you guys? No. Well, it probably will when it starts burning. It should burn this wood. Okay, good enough. Sorry, guys. Let's see. This. What is this? Oh, I was trying to work out for B-dubs for his arena. The little switcher on or off. 2 teams, 4 teams for the arena. Beacon on and off. And then had just simple switches. You know, just testing things out. Logic gates and whatnot. Oh, this is the little gates to go into the zombie chambers on each of the 4 corners. This was for my test to see which grew faster, sugarcane on sand or sugarcane on soil. Spoiler alert, it doesn't matter, it's the same. Whatever you've heard is a lie. If you've read it on the wiki, it's a lie. But basically, it was a bunch of bud switches. As soon as they went full grown, it would pop this thing up, and then it would get a full signal. As soon as it did full signal, it would launch a TNT cannon. So that's what that was. This is a... What is this thing? Oh, for Hermitcraft. Man, I haven't looked at this thing in forever. I had a skeleton spawner that I wanted to turn into a target practice. So this thing is set up where a skeleton would go in, and as they were coming through, they would go over a pressure plate, which would open up that trap door and push them on in. And then, well, of course, I got them going into lava, but they would go into water elevators in different areas. So I could stand in one spot and just go pew, pew, pew. Yep, that was pretty cool. Worked out great. Some more testing of that. Oh, and some more testing of that. This probably doesn't even work anymore, does it? Okay, let's see. Do you work? Yeah, oh yeah, works. Yeah, so it's a little crazy counter. For everything you do, you could just hit it and a little counter would go up. Oh, yeah, no, it's borked. And another version of that. Another version. More working on it. Snow! Chicken! Oh, this guy. Oh, I was practicing for a crusher system for when we played the walls with Hermitcrafters. And I wanted something that would push me into a wall and kill me. This was the thing, if you guys watched the wall and I was like, I can't do it. What's going on? I'm panicking. This is what I was trying to make. Real simple. Couldn't do it. I froze. Let's see. What else we got over here? We'll look at that thing in a minute. This is... Oh, actually, a project I'm working on for... It was going to be for Hermitcraft, but I think it's actually... I'm going to use it for Mine Wars. So we ain't going to talk about that. A hopper-dropper system. Like I said, this is in no order whatsoever. But something where... I mean, this is broke anyway. But the minecart would come... Oh, this is what I originally had in Hermitcraft down in the nether smelter thing, right? Drop off stuff, put it up there. Here's part of me testing out stuff for Redstone Academy, I think. Where I was just making sure I knew what I was doing before I told you. Because, oh, did you just come out there? What the heck? Weird. Oh yeah, for sure. Showing all those different things. Yep. That's something for another day. This is showing, yeah, it's more, oh, this is the thing I just tested out on Hermitcraft, right? See, everything I test. Ooh, speaking of which. Oh, here's the, ghetto blaze farm, where I used diamond block ore to replace the blaze spawner. Yep. Ooh, hello. Here is the iron golem. Testing out different things, lava and whatnot. I was trying out a dispenser. Is there anything in here? Yeah. Let's grab a lever. Trying out having it spit stuff out, but it's kind of random, so I'm not quite sure. And also, pew! Yay! Version of the head, smaller version of the head that I was working on. You could almost make like a ivory golem wither. That would be kind of cool. All of the heads in my old world, or not my old world, in my pre-pimped Hermitcraft world, and the mock-up of the storage room. Not working mock-up. Oh yeah, maybe it's working. Oh yeah. Test it out, like right here. Works here. Doesn't work in the actual world. No idea. No clue. Baby crib for Joe Hills when he found out his wife was pregnant. Chicken farm, chicken on a stick farm, which ended up being such a major pain in the butt. Oh, this thing's kind of fun. So I was playing around with boats. And let's see if I can get this working. It's kind of like an eats. Hey, hello. It's kind of like an eats road. You can sit there and put a boat in and jump, and it'll go really fast and straight. And I tested it out versus a powered minecart, and it's pretty much as fast. And then I was playing around with different ways it could go, and I was trying to make like a surfing, like but it's boring, so forget that. Over here, mock-up of the jungle bridge in my pre-pimped Hermitcraft thing that broke, actually burnt down because of the lava. This is the beginning of the item detector for the carrot farm that I had. And I believe this is, another version of it. I was just trying to tweak it out. I'm sure that thing doesn't work anymore. Here was my test to see what chickens could be on to maximize the egg layage to where they didn't get stuck in anything, because I didn't want them to be in water. So I was trying them on sticks, on half slabs, underneath half slabs, blah, blah, blah. Over here, just everything, man. I was trying my best. Bud flop. See if it works. Yep. Nice and simple one. Gotta love it. Another T flip flop or bud flop. I think this is just a. I don't know what that is. Why you do? Oh, it's all broke. Oh, never mind. What else? Random explosion. Oh, there's the Sphinx over there that I was trying. Oh, here's a bunch of fail boat storage room ideas. I was trying to do. Oh, hello. Hello? You know, where you open it up and it goes in. Didn't like it so much. I was trying to do something nutty with fence posts. And it wasn't having it. It sucked. And this one was just dumb. I was trying something real crazy, and it didn't quite work. A lot of failures. A lot of failures going on in this. I was testing out the effects of... Oh, it looks really good. I was testing out the effects of just dropping TNT in here and hitting the thing. See how it would do. I don't know. That looks like that is a cheaty sand machine, but whatever's left of it probably blew up. What is that thing? What are you? How are you down here? What happened? What? Huh. What you is? Oh, trying to make a longer than two wide T flip flop doesn't work. Actually, no, that one I believe works, but yeah, that one works fine. Oh, I was trying to make eyeballs. Move side to side. That's what it was. I remember. Trying out different blocks and such for the old school stone golem that we had. And then I was using him as reference. Paint me like one of your French golems. This guy. Oh, I was thinking of, like in Hermitcraft, this would be the right tunnel, and then up here would be like cheaty tunnel, but didn't work out. Here is, I need to run you guys through this. This is one of the Hermit's Hurtin' Hurdles, which are no longer in use. But it was this thing where you would try to make your way around it and try to get through. And every room looked identical, except some of them had a hole that you'd fall into and take you to your death. Some of them had cacti, so you could put paintings on cacti. And then I actually, even though it's covered with snow, that is the scale model of the maze that I did in Hermitcraft. Yeah, and I even had it all color coordinated, like purple was like a dead end path or something. Like one of them was good. Red, I think, was the good path, and that way I knew exactly how to build it. Crazy town. Another little quick bonk bonk. I do not know. Oh, I think I was testing out some storage ideas where you could come up and do stuff. Yeah. That's what it was. Was trying to figure out how to fix the melon farm technology, and it wasn't working very well. Oh, wow, that's cool. What? Glitches for days. Yeah, same thing here. I was trying to get some kind of farm technology going. This was test for my redstone wars against Kirshar, the traps, to where if you stepped on the wrong one, it would light a thing underneath. So I had all these. If you walked on the wrong thing, it would shoot these out. It would actually, let's see if I can I reset this? Oh no, that's where it would shoot arrows at you. I don't even remember how to reset it. Okay, sorry. Stop. Okay. And same thing here, I believe. Secret entrance. Yep. That would drop them down there. Looks like there's something down there. Let's go check that out. Who are you? Holy, oh, that's right. I had a bunch of these guys because back in the day, they would, oh, and a bat. Hello, bat. Because back in the day, if you touched them, you would bounce off. So, and a little thing like this, you'd be like, bad trap. This was the 9-digit lock. I think it is. Let's see. Yeah, the 9-digit lock, combination lock for the Hermit's Hurtin' Hurdles, where it doesn't do anything at all. I was working on it, and I just had each one of these go to like different pistons and stuff. It was all fake. Some kind of bud switch technology is working on. Some funky type of pumpkin farm I was working on. What else we got? That's crazy. Okay. No idea. No idea why I would have that. Oh yeah, I remember. I was making this thing. I'm not going to tell you what this is. I'm still working on something. So I'm not going to tell you. You will find out. This little guy, I think I was testing different ideas for my Hermitcraft base back in the day. And I actually kind of like that. It's just a little torch inside. This guy, I have no clue. Oh, I think this is, I was trying to get where my skeleton spawners drop down. I was trying to get them to either go to a place to get killed or to reroute them over to a little place to open up and ambush somebody. Pretty sure. That I have no idea. I have no idea. It's probably to test kill something. That I have no idea. Oh, this was the jumping puzzle. So these things would go on and off, and I was testing whether or not I could jump over and make it from pillar to pillar. Let's see. So much stuff, man. Yep, mock-up of my hermitcraft. I was experimenting with having a waterfall with little. That actually is kind of cool. I don't mind that at all. I have to think about that. I'd like to have some waterfalls in that place, or maybe a lava fall. Ooh, because me and lava, best friends. Let's see. What in the world? I was trying to do that item elevator thing. Old school, like the one where it would push them up. And one of these maybe does it. This, oof. Yeah, where the stuff would come in. It would go down in there, and then... Yeah, so it would push them up one at a time. Different versions of that, trying all sorts of nutty stuff. A lot of nutty stuff. I was trying to do some kind of zip tower that would go up. Yeah, trying that junk. No bueno, no bueno. This is Redstone Wars with Pause and Pause versus Shishwami and Vintage Beef. I was testing out some stuff before we started where we had to match the different things. And yeah, that was that. And then and then it would open up a door. I was trying different things. I think this is was the one that Etho used for a little block switcher. Yeah. That maybe Parish Squirrel made? I can't remember. It's been so long. And I was trying to do one of these guys. Trying to do it vertically. And it was okay. Oh, such ugly redstone. This guy has been here for months. Months! Just running around. Another little test. Little Village World test. How you doing, pal? And I was, back in my single player days, I was testing out jungle house builds. And this was really funny because I would put a couple villagers in here, and I didn't realize that there was that bug where a villager, if there were villagers up here and there were also some down here, they wanted to breed, like they always bred. They didn't care about the number of doors or anything. So I came back and I was over here and I was like, why is this so slow? I don't get it. And I looked around over here and there was literally 400, 500 villagers running around. That was crazy. So here's the old RV from Minecraft. Good old RV. Gotta love it. Over here. Oh, this is me testing Mine Wars. Here's my Mine Wars stuff. Very cool. And here's me testing out some light sensors, daylight sensor. No idea. Oh, this was my old volcanic timer clock, or just volcanic timer that relied on the disappearing of lava, and it was a super long, unpredictable clock. So if you just needed something to go off every once in a while, this was your jam right here. It was perfect. Of course, I simplified it greatly afterwards, but Is this guy? Oh, this guy must be powering. Yeah, he's powering this. Huh, that's funny. This comes from my single player world as well. It was my very first redstone worship room, worshiping the redstone dot. That used to be my religion back in the day, the redstone dot religion. Block swapper. Oh, this was for the cat feeder in my single player world. Is there a button? Button. Somewhere. There's got to be a button. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, it would swap it out with just the regular old thing. So I had it hooked up to this guy. So whenever it was time, whenever it was time to eat, it would bring up the little cat dish, and I'd have a cat there. Yep, because I'm a girl like that. I was trying to do something with spiders here, trying to see what they would climb out of and wouldn't. I think the same technology here. I was trying to figure out how, for cave spiders, trying to figure out how I could get them in a certain space and still kill them. This guy was my original design for the gold farm, the pigman farm, with no spawners or pistons or nothing. You would just go up here, they would all be there if you shot one guy. Oh, that's cool. That's the first time I actually saw it get stuck. Yeah, that's cool. You shoot one and they all come at you, and I had figured out if you stood right there that I was getting all of the range of where they could come and get you. So that's where that came from. Yep, and then I started working on the actual one. This was in my single player world. Oh, I hated that. It's such a big project for me. I hate big projects. This is a test for cobblestone walls for my redstone wars against static. Yep, doing a little thing there. This was aftermath of it. Oh, and there's my beta version. Another beta version. Ooh, yeah. Over here, my wall of hermit faces. So I was making a really big one for my nether fortress in my single player world. And then this guy, which is in Hermitcraft now. And this guy was in the nether single player world. This was on the bottom of my slime farm in my single player world. King Generikb. Here. Oh boy, back in the day, trying to figure out. Let me see if this is even. Yeah, this is even before there's like the crazy piston there to try to pull the soil before it got untilled, because you had to do that with pumpkins. Back in the day, pumpkins would only grow on tilled soil, so you had to keep tilling it. It was really dumb. This is no idea. Does it have a button? Oh, bread maker. Yep. I'm sure that doesn't work anymore. I think, is this full of charges? No, I don't know what's in. Oh, probably testing that stuff out. This was my attempt at another fortress. And I'm really, man, for not being much of a builder, I was doing okay. That's actually kind of cool. I wouldn't mind revamping that a little bit. Maybe in Hermitcraft a little bit, since I've got that. Just kind of scale it down a little bit. And then I had this devil guy going into the fortress. Designed it all out. Yeah. What else we got? There is my other test against static. Yay! This was my test against. Oh, actually, this might be my actual one. I think it is against what was the name? Tycoon132 for Redstone Wars, where it was Epic Farms, and I did my melon farm, which now is like just so big and obnoxious compared to what it could have been. It's so funny. Oh, this is some logic for one of the Hermit's Hurtin' Hurdles. When you're down below, there's all these different switches, and you gotta turn on the right one in order for all of them to open up. And then when they all light up, then this thing would open up a door. One of the many 3x3 doors that are now broken. Same thing with this. This is part of a thing that originally was made by Shishwami during our Redstone Wars, and it's like where you can pick a number or pick a button to try to light all these up, but at the same time on the other side they are changing as well. A little bit more of that. Slime farm. Little slime farm design with a modified 4x4 drowner. Just wanted to make sure that they all drown. They go down here. Can't go anywhere. They drown. They drown until they get small. And then they go whoosh, and they go up there. And what you is? You are a block. Great. Great job. This is the pumpkin pie farm. I did not make this, and I can't remember the name of the guy who did, but I built it. Very cool. I wouldn't be surprised if that's broke all to hell too. Fixes to the old school sugarcane farms because we were getting these weirdo glitches, which we may... Yeah, we're probably not getting those weirdo glitches anymore. Very cool. That's nice. Wonder if same thing here? Yeah, works now. Great. Great job. Thinking. Some kind of delayed something for something. I was trying to make, this is the Blaze farm killer thing that they would come in through the portal, come down and land on here, and then you would give them the old crush job. And it was all based off of if you put like a shoot, can you burn a hoe? No. Boat? Oh, I'm surprised you can't burn a boat. You could put like a half slab and it would be just enough for it to squish them down to one, and then you could do. Taterquake farm. Yeah, baby. So basically it was just a bunch of detector rails right under some pistons. So if you hit it, right, and then it would go the other way, or not. Broke ass. Testing around with some ideas to cover up the beacon. A little bit of a mock-up of my nether room and the donator tower. This one's kind of interesting. I was trying to mess with these things to see if I could make them like go up, but it don't work. This, I was trying to work on a funky little netherwort farm where if you flip a switch, they all go in, and then it would harvest, everything would fall down, and then you go back in and plant. I was just thinking of something weird, you know, not necessarily practical. That's kind of how I roll. This is the multi-repeater. Whoa, does this thing even work, I wonder? Let's try it. Oh no, you gotta put the thing in there. So yeah, it would be like one of these guys. And, oh, nothing. See you later, piggy. Let's try that one more time. Put that in there. And I guess... Oh, I see. We'll do that. One more time. Yeah, and then it would sit there and... Geronimo! Oh, that pig is gonna get it! Oh, and so did over there. Whoopsie. Original Hermitcraft map before everything went all to hell in a handbasket and our server crashed. Was trying to come up with some kind of cool little spiral design, and it made me motion sick. More of that, I was trying to figure some stuff out. Just trying to get a feel for what what blocks look good together. No idea. Oh, probably just a... Oh yeah, hidden door. This was an idea for a modular puzzle adventure map that I was going to do, but I do not have the time or the patience for. Got a crazy... Oh, this is Seth Bling's TNT cannon, I think. Or Seth Bling and FV Disco from their pirate battle thing. So you can tell a lot of testing went on. This over here was a pretty nifty little thing that you could go in. Here, let's go in this way. I think this is how you did it. Yeah. Went up here. This was where you could hit a button and it would move in walls one at a time back in the day when you needed 30 bookshelves. And that's broke. Broke as a joke. And what else? What else we got? Testing out TNT noisemaker. This is my pig racing, which I have made a video on back in the day. Very fun. I'm sure it doesn't work anymore. Some more testing on that stuff. I was going to do a Redstone Wars, like kind of a trailer thing in a boxing ring, but then decided not to. I tested out some skies for my single player world, day and night, and I made this little rain cloud with the lightning bolt, and it actually made rain. Okay, we've been over this way. Let's start heading towards the middle. We may be getting close to kind of being done, maybe. There's all sorts of randomness everywhere. Yep, I've seen that, shown you that. Wow, look at this, man. It's time for a new map. Wow, this is single player world. Why is it doing that? Multi-level sheep, organic sheep farm. Trying to get them, they would go up, and depending on their color, they would go into their respective thing. I could never get it to work right. It was a big pain. This was a mock-up of that. How in the heck did you get up here? With cows. Another one. This was my organic cow farm. Might still work. This was my quick and easy little one button, everything comes out that you would ever need for a potion. This is bad stuff happened. Testing out fire spread. More sheep. Ooh, this was my original chicken breeder cooker design. Oh yeah, there's something bad happening over there. I have to test that out. Where you would throw eggs up. You would stand down in here and throw eggs up at the ceiling. They would hatch. And then, oh, there's probably a bunch of chickens in there. No? Oh, they are probably all down there. Oh, yep, here we go. That's a problem. Just die. Die already. Here, let me help you. Yeah, and then when they grew, they would come down here, and then they'd go in, and they would jump on this hot block, and then they would run off and die, and then you could just go flush them out. Worked really nice. And then I made this guy. Little chicken. So that was my chicken design that I did. And yeah, man, I think that there's probably still a dozen or so different things. Little chain designs. A dozen or so different things that I have not shown you. Just because this world is pretty big and it's gotten to the point where I can't even find stuff anymore. I've just been walking around. Oh man, I encased these under glass so long ago. So long ago. I think that was before we had spawn eggs. I was like, I need to keep that guy. I think. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is it. Oh hey, no, over here, look at her. Testing little little mushroom house ideas. Hang them up here. One little skylight and some stuff. Just for fun. Chicken Village is over here. God, there's so much stuff. Holy moly. That piston elevator, or that super fast boat piston thing that broke. Boat elevator thing. Another elevator broke ass. I have no idea what this is. Oh, this is the pig vader. Okay. Yeah. Crazy Town. Minecart track train station things that I used in my single player. Testing out a little dungeon under here, which I really love. Oh, love it so much. Crazy Town mob spawning system. I was going based off of the let them fall on their own. So all these little paths, they would always do a little drop and not take any damage, and eventually they would come down into something. Stupid idea. So stupid. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know tons of just random stuff, and I just kind of felt like it would be pretty fun to let you guys get a little peek into what I've done over the years. I mean, it's been, shoot, in May it'll be 2 years that I've been doing this stuff. But I just wanted to show you. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.